I am so excited to be here, everyone. I am so delighted that you are here with me. I am on the things which I do, but the main thing that I want to share with you today is getting it done. We have to put our action and our faith in some work. God is calling us to do those things that He has called us to do. He's calling us to define those blueprints, to actually get it done, to actually start to market it, to actually put it out there, to put our visions into work. And of course, if you heard me during SuperCon 14, I spoke about vision and what a vision actually is, that is ready to be sown. So I want you to look me in my eye, because I want you to see how serious I am. I want you to know that God said to get it done. There's no question behind it. There's no exclamation points behind it, behind the ones that are already there, because He is lining it up. I mean, I've been hearing it for a minute. I've been in it for a minute. And sometimes I understand that it may take something, or we may be walking in this area or this way that really isn't true. Because, of course, the enemy sometimes will try to knock on our doors and get us to start to think certain ways. And I love Cheryl Wood, how, she was talking about answering the phone call to fear and doubt, and talking about limitations. And it's not about that. God is saying, get it done. I've given you an assignment. I have given you something to do, so get it done. Because guess what? If you don't do it, then what's going to happen? We say that, hey, He never promised that it would be easy. That's because He promised you that you would actually go through something. And I mean, you take it, for instance, for me. I try to avoid heartaches and pains, and I try to dip and dodge everything. I thought that I had it going on until God had to knock me down and show me certain things and take different areas off of my plate, off of my skin. He had to uncover layers. And now I am so thankful for what it is that He has done, because I could not understand the process. The big question is, how do you see a vision, really? How do you really see a vision? How do you start to see what the actual vision of what God is giving you? How do you see what that is? And I don't know about you, but I try to move around certain things, but it's actually about writing it down. When you begin to write something out, you start to see more and more what the actual vision is. Because actually what you first see is actually the heart of it. And your vision has legs, arms, teeth, hair, and everything. It's a full body. It's something. And you don't ever see the full thing. God would never give you the full picture of something. He wouldn't do that. We can't walk around with excuses. They can be reasons, because I do understand. And Jesus is saying, you know what? I understand too. I came here to reconcile you back. And I also went through a lot of the things. Well, matter of fact, I went through everything that a human goes through. So I actually understand. But I'm also giving you power over the enemy for you to do the things I've called you to do. If you know your power, you know your authority, what it is I have for you, then guess what? You have no reason not to do the things I have called you to do. So look inside Luke 10:19, and you'll see that God has given you all power to trample over serpents and scorpions. And all power, meaning all the power over the enemy. Not some power, not a little bit of power, but all power over the enemy. We sometimes get into a place where we don't want to do the work, or, it's hard for us, or we're trying to get that mindset change. But I was reminded even today, sometimes we talk about it, we hear about it, but it's always good to be reminded, because, faith comes by hearing, and hearing the Word of God. So keeping those things inside of our ear gates, and even having people around us that can help stir us up, and even stir up the gifts, to know that, God's got this. And being diligent to trust Him, to step in line with Him, to be with Him, to be one with Him, and to put ourselves and to put together, His Word with ourselves, and to pour out these gifts, what it is He's given us, to conjure and move up whatever it is that He's calling us to do, and to be clear on that.